Yeah, we got Ash Ketchum, man. F&F the gang. I'm here with my first friend ever.
Free kills, free_kills.
Say your name, guy.
What? Jalen.
Yeah.
All right, I think y'all missing somebody. Who that right there? What's that, Mew?
Oh yeah, we got Mew, and Mew's never left off. As you can see, Mew stays stylish with the off-white.
I see. I see. All right, so let us know where y'all from.
We from Inkster? You from Inkster?
Definitely.
Okay, we from Inkster, yeah.
Okay.
And we gotta say that because it's hard trying to be from Inkster, especially with Detroit being so big. You know?
So why you say that though? Why is it hard being from Inkster?
Only reason why I say it, because when we go, because I will say I'm from Detroit if we go out of town, just because won't nobody know what I'm talking about.
All right.
So until like Inkster gets put on the map, it's like, you know.
So you just said that you just came in from where?
New York.
New York.
We just left this V-Files event, past the Aux event, and that was pretty dope. It was like a lot of people there, like a lot of music. Shout out to everybody I met from V-Files. I don't remember anybody's IG, but shout out everybody I met from the V-Files.
So was you always going out to New York?
No, that was like off a whim of like it was happening, so let's do something. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, so let's do something on a Wednesday.
So I know you said that you get more love from outside of Michigan.
Yeah, what's crazy is when I looked at my insights, New York was like my second highest. It was California, New York, Indiana, then Detroit. So
I listened to a couple of your songs, so it don't really sound like, you know, the regular kind of Detroit music. You know, it's kind of different.
I feel like I'm a my bad, I feel like I'm Kanye, but I feel like I'm like a known unknown. Like people know me, but like people don't know that much. So I just gotta keep pushing out here, and hopefully like people catch on. If not, like they'll catch on sooner than later, or later than sooner. They'll catch on regardless.
Right, I hear that. So Ash Ketchum, where you get that name from, or why you choose that name?
Pokemon, like as he could tell you, I was playing Pokemon hella early, like in class, like kindergarten. Like,
so you were trading cards and all that stuff?
Was never trading cards because I'm an Indian giver. I'm an Indian giver, and I'm an Indian giver, and I'm stingy, so that was a no-go.
So who would you say kind of influenced you as far as in music?
My first influence is really my only influence. My only influence is Tyga. And I say that and everybody goes like, oh, Tyga, like weird. But people forget that Tyga he had a lot of momentum when he was doing his thing. He had a whole era from when he was doing it. And you can't play Rack City, like Make It Nasty, Faded, that A-Ladies, and without somebody twerking. Like if you play a Tyga set, somebody's gonna be tired and dehydrated. Like,
you remember I'm So Exquisite? When he first like really came out?
I was on Lime and a Coconut.
Lime and a Coconut? Yeah.
And that was
Check
the first.
out I'm So Exquisite. You were probably like...
And I really started fucking with him because like of the way he talks. So like whenever I go to the studio and I'm like rapping instead of like being melodic, like I always have to go like, first of all, I ain't feeling y'all, feeling like, you know, because it's like I have to channel that voice because he has a voice that you know is him, and I always thought that was dope because he can never get lost in when somebody knows it's you.
So what would you say like sets you apart from like other rappers?
Nobody. I mean, this is generic, but nobody makes music like how I make music. I'll show you guys music when we're done, but nobody can make music like how I make it. And if you listen to the songs I'll show you, none of my songs ever sound the same, which is kind of trash because some of the songs I'd be wanting to make more because I like them so much, but I feel like once I'm done with like a certain type of song, that's just what I got from that moment.
So I seen some of your music as far as your features. You have a lot of features, a lot of people that you work with. Is it mainly people that's outside of Detroit or inside of Detroit? Like who? I really only work with people in like the group, like in F&F. If you're not in F&F, I kind of don't, just because I want to build, like I want us to build first before anything. Just because it's like shit, it's a gang thing, so I want us to build first before anything. So what's F&F? What that stand for?
Fate never fails, because if it's in your fate, it's bound to happen.
Okay, and what is this? Your friends?
Yeah,
basically that's what it is.
Everybody like friends from high school, but you know, cause I'm really on loyalty. My bad. You can love me, nigga. I'm really on loyalty, and like that's all. Like I just about building relationships and everything. That's how I get fucked in the game a lot. Pause. But Man, I'm really about loyalty. Because you just expect something from certain people. Sometimes you don't get it back.
Right, I hear that. And I guess loyalty in this game, you know, is kind of rare for the most part. You know, everybody seems like they just for themselves.
Well, because everybody has their own agenda. At the end of the day, like, you can think somebody's with you for the whole time and then, you know, switch up when the time comes.
Right.
So how long have you been rapping?
Seriously, probably like 3 years, seriously. I was one of them rappers. I wish I was rapping in high school because I would be on by now. But I was one of them rappers where I would say I could rap because I could. But I would never freestyle because, like, that doesn't judge how you are as a rapper. Like, so I would just never freestyle. So I'm like, oh, you can't rap. Like, freestyling is hard as fuck. Fuck that. Freestyling is hard as fuck.
It is.
And if I freestyle, I'm freestyling about some bullshit.
Well, I heard, you know, when you freestyle, you just kind of freestyle on what you see, what's in the room right then and there.
It's some people that can freestyle. Like, I know some people that can freestyle, like hard. Like, I just can't freestyle hard because I think too much about what I should say after what I'm saying. So that shit.
And ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Oh, don't worry. I got a couple writtens in my head I can spit at any moment whenever anybody wants it.
So what would you say is like your style as far as in music?
I really wouldn't know how to describe it because I don't know. Cause like I said, I go through so many like feels and so many emotions. Like sometimes I be like want to be a sad boy, so I just be making sad music. Sometimes I be happy. Like right now, I'm looking for like lit music because I'm in a good space, so I want good music around me.
Okay.
But I want something wild though with like bass.
Could you like possibly describe your style through like artists? Like I heard you say you like Tyga, but like could you like, you know, some people say I'm like Kanye with Drake. Like, could you like describe yourself? The
only people who hear me could do it because I purposely don't listen to anybody because I don't wanna. You take stuff from people like without even noticing it. So I don't like to listen to people and then have somebody compare me to somebody else who like, you know, like I didn't even know I took something from. Or I heard it and I like it. But Tyga's the only person I know I just took the voice from and like shaped it my voice. Other than that.
Well, I know we heard some of your songs and you were sounding like Lil Wayne for a minute.
That was
sounding like X for a minute.
That was a long time ago, and I love X, R.I.P. X. So, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
My new shit's so fire. I cannot wait to play it.
So what's the new song you work that you got out now?
The new song I have out now is called "Take It Out and Blow." It's me and Viergo Fresh, and like people love that song. I thought it would be hard to perform it because it's so smooth, and it's like not really like, well, it's a vibe, but it's not nothing like you're gonna jump up and down for it. But it's so smooth that it like, you know, it like lifts you while you're listening to it. So tell us a little bit about. I mean, I heard you say that you got started about 3 years ago. Why did you really get started into music? Well, I've been wanting to do it, but it's just one of them things like where like if it didn't happen overnight, I was like, fuck it, I quit. And like I was quitting all 4 years ago. So then 3 years ago, I decided to take it serious, and then I started seeing. I should have jumped on the SoundCloud wave so fast, but I started seeing my SoundCloud and my Facebook take off, and then I started doing it more, and you know, I'm where I'm at now. But I'm telling you, like next year, I'm gonna be on next year. Next year, 2019, I'm gonna be on. I can promise that.
You said it here. So what would you tell people who is trying to get on or is trying to get out there, trying to get that following? You know, what is something that you feel that you need in order to have it?
Shit, I'll tell them if they knew, tell me. Shit, I'm trying to get on too. Fuck that. Like, help me. Help you, help me.
Well, it seems like you're doing a lot. It seems like you're doing a lot. You're traveling to places, you know.
You can always do more than what you're doing. And like, I'm real hard on myself because of that, because I feel like I can always do more. And with that, like, I'm a thinker. That's why I don't have that many videos out, because like every song has like, I have like a vision for it, and if I can't get it the way I want it, I don't want it out, you know. If it's a bullshit song, we can go shoot that shit outside, like with my friends or whatever. But if it's like something I thought about, I want that shit. Like, I want that shit. Right,
you want the real visuals, like something that's really gonna pop, you know, stand out.
But okay, I would tell them, like, if it depends. If you're in music for real, you gotta follow what you want to do. But if you're just trying to get on, follow a wave. Like, that shit's generic, but follow a wave. You might be able to catch one.
So what's something that you're working on now as far as in the future? What do you see yourself?
I'm dropping a tape soon. I don't know what it's called, and it's gonna be like a 5-song, 6-song EP, 5-6 song EP. I don't know what it's called, but And in the future, I see me like designing clothes, cause I just learned how to sew, and I see me designing clothes. I really just want to take over, to be honest. Like, I want to do music, I want to like win awards and all that shit, but I really want to take over, and I just want to be the best that I can possibly be.
Yeah, because I mean, I see you got on some, you feel pretty stylish. So have you always been in this?
Well, clothes? Yeah, I got all that from the New Boys, because when they came out, well, they didn't come out with jerking, but when they started jerking and wearing tight pants, I was like, oh, this is lit. And then I was like, I really started becoming myself after that.
So tell us where we can find you at on social media.
I'm everywhere at AshFNF. I don't have Facebook. Well, I do have Facebook, but Facebook doesn't count. But I'm everywhere at ASHFNF. My SoundCloud is soundcloud.com/Kvtchem, ASHKVTCHEM. Hopefully, I don't know. This is going on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, the link should be in the bio. Let's put the link in the bio, the SoundCloud in the bio. But I'm on Spotify and everything when I drop on Spotify and Apple Music. So just search my name, ASHKVTCHEM, and you'll find me.
All right.